Connection when a woman feels like her partner understands her deeply emotionally. The Stoics would say that this level of emotional connection is the real way to happiness and fulfillment in a relationship, rather than looking for short-term pleasure or shallow excitement. Because older men understand and care about them emotionally, many younger women find them attractive. They know that this is what makes a relationship last. Part 2. Caring. Kind of. The nurturing and caring nature of older men in relationships is another major attraction for younger women. Because they have been through more, older men tend to be more in tune with their partner's needs and show more attention that younger men often lack. Older men know that a relationship isn't just about them, it's also about their partner's well-being. They show this care through small and large acts of kindness that make their partner feel truly valued. Having a partner who genuinely cares about their well-being can be a refreshing change in a world where younger women often feel pressured to perform and achieve in both their personal and professional lives. Older men have learned over the years to listen carefully and help others without expecting anything in return. They know how to be present in a way that shows deep respect and care, whether it's by offering a comforting word at the end of a stressful day, making dinner when their partner is too exhausted to cook, or just being there without putting their own needs first. Older guys are naturally caring in many ways. It's not enough to just care for their partner physically or emotionally. They also need to understand and support their dreams and goals. Because they are still working out their own lives, younger men may focus too much on their own needs, making their partner feel like they are not important. On the other hand, older men usually have careers, have been through their own growth periods, and now have the emotional bandwidth to support their partner's journey. They know how important it is to find a balance, make sacrifices, and put their partner's happiness first. Psychologically, this sense of security and support often draws women in. Feeling truly cared for emotionally lets them relax in the relationship and be more vulnerable. This vulnerability is key to building a deeper connection because it lets them connect with each other more deeply. Women want to feel cared for, and older men are better at showing that care both physically and emotionally. This creates a nurturing environment that is different from younger men, who may not yet have the emotional maturity to put their partner's needs before their own. Additionally, younger women find stability in relationships very attractive. Older men tend to be more settled in their lives with fewer insecurities and a greater sense of confidence in who they are. This confidence is reassuring for younger women who may still be navigating the uncertainties of their own lives. In an older man, they find a partner who isn't constantly chasing external validation or caught up in the pressures of youth. This steadiness creates a safe space for their partner to grow emotionally and in other areas of life. Stoics also talked a lot about how important care and empathy are in relationships. They thought that to live a meaningful life, one must nurture and care for those around them, seeing each relationship as a way to gain wisdom and grow. In a romantic relationship, this means genuinely caring about each other's well-being and creating an atmosphere of mutual support. Older men are great examples of this Stoic principle because they are caring and nurturing, building relationships on respect, understanding, and unwavering support. Chapter 3 focuses on experience and preparation. Younger women often gravitate towards older men due to their wealth of life experience. Older men have learned a lot about what works and doesn't from many relationships and other experiences. This experience not only makes them more emotionally aware, but it also makes them better physically and emotionally prepared for relationships. They are more aware of their partner's needs, which makes them better able to create a fulfilling and balanced connection. Younger men, while often full of energy, enthusiasm, and passion, often lack the patience and understanding that come with years of experience. They may rush into relationships without fully understanding how important it is to build a strong emotional foundation first. This desire to move forward quickly can sometimes be a problem. Don't pay attention to the details of an open conversation and emotional connection. Older guys, on the other hand, know how important it is to slow down and really connect with their partner before moving forward. This makes the relationship feel more thoughtful. Younger women often find traits that are meaningful and purposeful to be appealing and refreshing. Intimacy between two people is one place where experience is often very important. Usually, older men are more conscious of the minor details required to establish a lasting physical connection. They know that closeness isn't just the act itself, but also the mental, emotional, and even spiritual parts that make it truly satisfying. They pay attention to what their partner wants and needs. They give her the time to discuss what makes her feel safe, loved, and at ease. This contrasts with younger men, who are more likely to act impulsively and prioritize their own needs over their partner's. This well-thought-out method is especially appealing. Younger women may have had negative experiences with younger men who were too quick, superficial, or self-centered. Because older men know how important emotional connection is in physical closeness, the experience is deeper and more meaningful. They have usually learned how to handle the difficulties of intimacy over time. They recognize the importance of communicating consent and sharing the joy of their experiences. This enables them to establish a secure and courteous environment where their partner can freely express herself, confident in the respect of her needs and boundaries. In addition to physical intimacy, older men have also experienced other important aspects of relationships, especially communication. Over the years, they have had the chance to improve their communication skills, learning how to have deep conversations, handle disagreements in a mature and calm manner, and state their needs and feelings in a clear and respectful way. Being able to communicate effectively is essential for building a strong, trusting relationship. Younger men, on the other hand, may still be learning how to navigate the complexities of mature communication and often react impulsively or defensively when they disagree. Older men, having already experienced these emotional challenges, are better equipped to handle them with patience. Understanding the experience that older men bring to a relationship also allows them to manage expectations more effectively. They are more likely to understand that relationships are not about instant gratification, but about building something lasting and meaningful over time. They approach relationships with a level of realism and thoughtfulness, knowing that true intimacy takes time to develop. This sense of preparedness and emotional maturity is deeply attractive to younger women who often seek stability, emotional safety, and long-term fulfillment in their relationships. From a psychological perspective, women are often drawn to men who can make them feel secure, understood, and valued. Older men, through their life experience and preparation, are able to create an environment where their partner feels all of these things. They do not simply rush through the motions of a relationship, but rather invest the time and effort needed to make their partner feel genuinely appreciated and cherished. This investment in the relationship is evident not only in the time they spend with their partner, but in the thoughtfulness and consideration they bring to every interaction. Younger men still learning these skills. They might not possess the same level of knowledge and readiness. The careful, deliberate way they handle relationships is similar to the Stoic philosophy, which stresses the need for planning, thinking, and being aware in all areas of life, including relationships. Stoics think that the only way to be truly wise is to understand yourself and others. They also think that the only way to make real, long-lasting bonds is to be self-aware, empathetic, and ready. Older men who had been through a lot in life embodied this Stoic ideal. Younger women who want to make deeper emotional connections find it appealing that older men can think about their past relationships, learn from their mistakes, and approach new connections with thought and intention. Also, because they've been through more, older men can deal with problems in relationships with a more level-headed approach. The emotional ups and downs that can occur in younger relationships are less likely to affect them. Instead, they offer stability and security that make their partner feel grounded and safe. Being emotionally mature means being able to keep your cool in times of trouble or confusion. This is another reason why younger women often want to date older men. In the end, younger women see that experience and planning are two of the most important things that set older men apart. They can build relationships with patience by getting to know them and using their emotional intelligence. This builds trust and closeness that is challenging to find in people with more life experience. In order for a relationship to work, older men have learned that a deep emotional connection based on mutual respect and open communication is just as important as physical attraction or excitement. Younger women looking for meaningful relationships find this wisdom so appealing. Part 4. The kind way to do things. One characteristic that sets older men apart and appeals to younger women is their gentleness when it comes to intimacy, whereas younger men may be more impulsive and full of youth. When it comes to physical and emotional connections, older men try to take things more slowly and with more care. This kind of thoughtful, gentle interaction makes sure that their partner feels safe, respected, and valued. It's very different from the rushed or overly assertive advances younger women might get from men their own age, who are often still learning how to be intimate. Older men usually have more time and experience to learn that intimacy is more than just physical attraction. It's also about making sure that both partners feel emotionally connected and safe. They see intimacy as a whole experience that involves deep communication and understanding. Before getting intimate in any way, they make sure they listen to their partner and respect their boundaries. This is called attentiveness. It fosters trust and mutual respect, a crucial element often lacking in relationships with younger, less experienced men. Psychologically, women naturally gravitate towards partners who exhibit patience, care, and attentiveness during private moments. This slow, thoughtful method shows that the older man cares about his partner's health in many ways, including physically, emotionally, and even spiritually. Spiritually, he isn't just interested in himself. He wants to make sure that everyone has a truly satisfying experience. This approach particularly appeals to younger women who may have previously been in relationships with younger men who prioritize their own desires over the shared experience of closeness and connection. This gentle approach to intimacy extends beyond mere physical intimacy. It shows more than just the physical act. It also shows how older men handle emotional intimacy. They are usually more composed and thoughtful during difficult conversations, conflicts, or times of vulnerability. Instead of reacting impulsively or defensively, older men often respond with a calm, unmeasured demeanor. This behavior creates an atmosphere of emotional safety in the relationship, making both partners feel heard, respected, and valued. For younger women, many women find this emotional maturity especially refreshing, particularly if they have been with younger guys who had trouble controlling their emotions. It's important to remember that being kind doesn't mean being passive. It means being strong in a quiet way. It was important for the Stoics to stay calm and collected when dealing with all of life's problems, even relationships. They believed that true power came from self-control and being able to stay balanced and unshaken when life's emotions went up and down. Older men who have experienced a lot in their lives are more likely to adhere to these Stoic ideals. Their calm, collected behavior in close relationships shows a level of maturity that gives younger women the emotional security they desire. Older men are also more likely to understand that intimacy is a journey, not a race. They know that making a deep connection takes time, and that rushing through any part of that process, whether physical or emotional, can lead to misunderstandings or emotional distance. Instead of trying to get what they want right away, they focus on building a bond that lasts and grows over time. This thoughtful, methodical approach can be very appealing to younger women who want more from a relationship than just short-lived thrills. They want a relationship based on trust, understanding, and emotional depth, which older men are more likely to offer. You can use this respectful, measured way of interacting with others in other aspects of your life. Aside from intimacy, older men usually know more about how to balance their own emotional needs with those of their partner, making the relationship a place where both people feel understood and respected. This emotional openness and maturity particularly appeals to younger women, as it allows them to express their desires without fear of judgment or misinterpretation. Being gentle also lets vulnerability grow, which is important for any healthy relationship. By taking their time, older men give their partner the emotional space they need to talk about their fears, goals, and insecurities and build a stronger bond. Being vulnerable is important for making a relationship that is both emotionally and physically satisfying. Older men show that true intimacy doesn't come from physical attraction alone, but from the connection that forms when two people feel safe enough to share their true selves with each other. Younger women often find that this level of emotional awareness and sensitivity is lacking in younger men who
may still be dealing with their own insecurities or uncertainties. On the other hand, older men bring years of experience having been through different types of relationships, so they are better able to build a relationship based on mutual respect, emotional security, and a deep understanding of what it takes to make a partnership thrive. Ultimately, the gentle approach of older men fosters an emotional sanctuary where both partners can express themselves without fear of judgment or pressure. This not only strengthens the bond between the two, but also makes for a more fulfilling and lasting relationship. While there are numerous material reasons for younger women's attraction to older men, emotional and psychological factors also play a significant role. This is due to the fact that older men possess a deeper understanding of physical and emotional intimacy, making them highly attractive to younger women seeking a relationship that extends beyond mere physical attraction. Important things should not be ignored. Because they've built up their careers and wealth over time, older men are often more financially stable than younger men. For younger women, this can provide a sense of security and comfort, especially in a world where economic pressures are a constant source of stress for many younger women. Financial security is an important thing to think about in a relationship. Your partner's financial stability can reduce stress. Older men, who have already built their financial foundation, can offer this stability without the stresses and uncertainties that often come with younger men who are still figuring out how to live their lives. Also, older men are usually more generous with their resources, whether it's giving money or just making sure their partner has a comfortable lifestyle. This generosity isn't just about material wealth. It's about making their partner feel cared for and valued. When it comes to comfort and support, younger guys who are still building their careers and finances might not be able to do as much. These differences in material possessions may pique the interest of younger women seeking a stable and safe relationship. Stability in your finances can give you peace of mind and a feeling of security. This allows the relationship to concentrate on personal and emotional development rather than constantly worrying about money. Women are often more interested in men who can give them a sense of stability because it makes them feel safe and supported in their relationship. Older men can offer this security in a way that younger men simply can't, from a stoic point of view. Financial security doesn't mean having a lot of money or living a fancy life. It means having enough to live a balanced and comfortable life. The Stoics believed that people should live within their means and use wealth to find peace and satisfaction instead of pride or vanity. When older men have reached financial stability, they are more likely to follow this Stoic ideal and use their money to make a better life for themselves and their partner. In the end, material things are only a small part of why older men are attractive, but they are an important part of making a relationship feel stable, secure, and fulfilling. Younger women, who may still be navigating their own finances, appreciate this stability and generosity as it allows them to concentrate on building genuine connections, free from financial concerns. Part 6. Social magnetism. Older men often possess a powerful trait known as social magnetism, a natural confidence and ease in social settings that many younger men haven't fully developed. Charisma comes from having lived a full life, matured, and having a strong sense of who you are. Younger men may still be trying to prove themselves or find their place in society, but older men have already been through those stages and know who they are. They exude a calm authority and quiet confidence that attracts younger women. Younger women are interested in older men who are adept at making friends and being social, whether they're at a dinner party, a work meeting, or a casual get-together. People think that older guys are more poised and can hold your attention without trying too hard. They also know how to have a deep conversation, pay close attention, share thoughtfully, and make others feel at ease. This level of social skill can be significantly different from that of younger men, who may still be learning how to act in various social situations and are often shy and competitive. Older men's social attractiveness is also associated with their emotional intelligence. They've spent years learning to read people's body language, tone of voice, and unspoken cues. This makes them adept at reading the room and changing how they act accordingly, whether they're making a joke, telling a story, or just making their partner feel like they're a part of the conversation. They know how to make everyone feel welcome. Younger women like this ability because it makes them proud of their partner and at ease in social settings. Another factor that attracts women to older men is their established network and connections. Network and connections. Over the years, they've made friends and built relationships in a wide range of areas, from the business world to personal bonds. This large network not only makes them feel safe, but it also makes their partner's social life better. For younger women, being with someone who other people respect and admire is attractive. People respect them because they have shown integrity, competence, and kindness in their relationships with others for years. This respect isn't just on the surface. Being attractive to others leverages a woman's innate need for structure and safety. When you're with a man who can confidently navigate social situations without being flustered or insecure, you can feel safe knowing that he can handle challenges and new situations with ease, which is a quality that's attractive not just in social situations but in life in general. This is especially important for younger women who may be navigating their own personal and professional growth. Having a partner who exudes confidence and social savvy is an invaluable asset. The Stoics believe that true confidence and self-assurance don't come from outside approval, but from a deep understanding of oneself. Older men, who have had more time to think about their strengths and weaknesses, are more likely to live up to this silent ideal. They're not trying to impress others, but they have quiet confidence in their own skills and character. Young women seeking a partner who can balance stability and fun in social situations greatly appreciate this genuine social charm. Ultimately, the attractiveness of older guys draws younger women to them. Being charming or charismatic isn't enough. You also need to make people feel safe, respected, and emotionally connected with you in every exchange. This trait is very appealing to younger women who are still getting to know their own social circles because it lets them relax and enjoy social events without the worry or awkwardness that often comes with them. Seeing Younger Men, Chapter 7. Being Honest. In a society that highly values appearances and other superficial characteristics, the authenticity of older men is a significant factor that attracts younger women. What older guys have to offer is different. Authenticity. In recent years, they've grown comfortable with themselves and don't need to impress others. This kind of honesty is very appealing to younger women, who are often looking for a partner who is real, grounded, and unpretentious. One of the most important parts of authenticity is being aware of yourself. Because they've been through more, older men have a better understanding of their values, beliefs, and wants. They know what they want in a relationship and aren't afraid to say it. Younger women like this level of self-awareness and openness because it creates an honest and trustworthy environment. In contrast, younger men may still be discovering themselves or conforming to social norms. When older men are completely honest about who they are, it builds a strong foundation for a meaningful relationship. When older men are honest, it's beneficial for younger women, especially those who have been through the lies and emotional gains that can come with meeting younger men. There are no mixed messages, no guessing games, and no secret plans. Older guys typically express their desires honestly, without fear of judgment or rejection. Younger women feel safe and confident in their relationships because they know they are with an honest and trustworthy person. Authenticity also includes how older men act in daily life. They don't follow trends or try to fit into a mold. They've already decided on their style, hobbies, and habits. Older men who are confident in their identity attract younger women who are still discovering their own identity. In older men, they see a role model for living a real life without having to conform to societal standards. Being unique and confident makes older men stand out. Also, older men who are honest are often more emotionally available. They are more ready to share their good and bad memories. This emotional openness makes it easier for younger women to share their own stories and feelings, which leads to a deeper level of intimacy. Both partners can express themselves freely without fear of judgment or rejection. Younger women who are still figuring out who they are find this emotional honesty attractive because it helps them connect on a deeper, more meaningful level from a psychological point of view. Being honest builds trust and emotional closeness in a relationship. One partner who is genuine is confident and doesn't hide their flaws. This makes it safe for the other partner to do the same, which leads to a more open and honest connection.
Younger women, who may have experienced the emotional ups and downs of dating younger men who are still developing their identity, find the honesty and integrity of older men to be highly attractive. It gives them the emotional stability and reassurance they need. The Stoics believed that people should live in line with their true nature, instead of trying to fit other people's expectations. Stoics believed that people should live honestly and without pretense, and this idea of authenticity is at the heart of their thought. After more time to reflect on their lives and values, older men are more likely to be stoic. They don't care about how they look or what other people think of them. They live honestly and encourage their partners to do the same. Ultimately, the honesty of older men draws younger women to them. For younger women looking for a deep, meaningful bond, it gives them a sense of emotional safety, trust, and respect that they don't always find in relationships with younger men. Being honest gives older men the security and emotional satisfaction they want. When older men are honest, they build relationships. They have a dynamic based on honesty, vulnerability, and mutual respect, which makes them an irresistible partner for younger women looking for more than a surface-level relationship. This episode has demonstrated that older men often attract younger women for various reasons. People attract each other for a variety of reasons, including genuine feelings, real experiences, and social pull. Younger women really value the depth and stability that older men offer. These traits make for a strong base for a worthwhile relationship that lasts. During their long and meaningful lives, the Stoics learned a lot about relationship psychology. They knew that real connection isn't based on physical attraction, but on emotional intelligence, patience, and honesty. Younger women naturally feel drawn to older men because they have these traits. If you thought this episode was interesting, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts on what you think makes older men so attractive. Have you ever been in a relationship with an older man? Share your story with us, and don't forget to share this video with anyone who might find it interesting. Stay tuned for more episodes that go deep into mind-blowing psychology and how relationships work. Enjoy your break, and we'll see you soon.